Buckle up, animal lovers, because today's Karen's story is so outrageous. It'll make you question humanity's decision-making skills. Picture this, a peaceful park, a friendly golden retriever just living his best doggy life. And then Karen decides this innocent pup is a threat to society and takes matters into her own hands. But here's the kicker. After she attacks the dog, she has the audacity to blame the owner and demand they be arrested. It was a beautiful Saturday morning at Riverside Park's off-leash dog area. Dogs were running around like furry missiles of pure joy. And among this pack of four-legged happiness was Buddy, a 3-year-old golden retriever who had never met a stranger. His owner Sarah was chatting with other dog parents while Buddy played with his canine friends. Then Karen appeared on the horizon wearing her signature aggressive athleisure and a scowl that could curdle milk. She wasn't even at the park for dogs. She was power walking through like she owned the place. But the moment she spotted all these unleashed dogs having fun, her Karen senses went into overdrive. She marched toward the dog area with determination. And Buddy, being the friendly golden retriever he was, noticed this new human and bounded over with his tail wagging like a furry helicopter, probably thinking here's a new friend who needs some doggy love. But Karen saw this approaching. Bundle of Joy is basically a 4-legged terrorist. She started shrieking, "Get away from me and control your animal," while Buddy stood there confused, probably wondering if this lady had ever seen a dog before. Sarah immediately called Buddy back, and like the well-trained good boy he was, he started trotting back toward his owner. But that wasn't fast enough for Karen, who apparently decided that a friendly dog walking away from her constituted a clear and present danger. What happened next still makes witnesses question their faith in humanity. Karen grabbed a stick from the ground and swung it at Buddy, actually hitting the poor dog who yelped and ran straight back to Sarah. The entire dog park went silent except for Buddy's whimpering, and every human stared at Karen like she'd just announced her plan to cancel Christmas. But here's where Karen's logic takes a left turn into Crazy Town. Instead of realizing that hitting someone's pet with a stick wasn't her finest moment, she doubled down harder than a Vegas gambler. She started screaming at Sarah about how dangerous dogs shouldn't be allowed in public, and how Buddy had attacked her by existing in her general vicinity. "Your vicious animal tried to maul me," she shrieked, pointing at Buddy, who was hiding behind Sarah's legs like a furry scaredy cat. This golden retriever had apparently transformed in Karen's mind into a rabid wolf, when in reality, he was wondering why the mean lady didn't want to be his friend. Sarah told Karen that what she did was unacceptable and that she was calling the police. But did Karen show remorse? Of course not. She whipped out her phone and called 911 herself, telling the dispatcher she'd been viciously attacked by a dangerous dog and that the owner was threatening her. While waiting for police, Karen treated the dog park to a performance that would make Broadway actors weep. She was limping around dramatically, claiming Buddy had knocked her down even though multiple witnesses saw the dog never touched her. She pointed at her pristine workout clothes as evidence of this alleged attack, when 2 officers arrived expecting a serious dog attack situation. They found a perfectly calm golden retriever getting belly rubs from concerned dog parents, and Karen pacing around demanding justice for crimes that existed only in her imagination. The officers asked to see her injuries, and Karen pointed to places on her body that showed absolutely no signs of dog contact. No scratches, no dirt, nothing. Meanwhile, Buddy had visible red marks where the stick hit him. When witnesses told the real story, that Karen had attacked the dog unprovoked, her whole narrative crumbled faster than a house of cards. The officers looked at video evidence and examined the lack of injuries on Karen versus actual injuries on Buddy. But did Karen accept reality? Absolutely not. She doubled down and accused everyone of lying and conspiring against her, because apparently the entire dog park had nothing better to do than frame her for a crime she committed in front of witnesses. In the end, Sarah filed a report for animal cruelty, Karen got a citation for disturbing the peace, and Buddy got extra treats from every dog parent in the park. Karen stormed off threatening to contact animal control to have all dogs removed, because clearly her solution was to eliminate joy from the universe. And that, folks, is how Karen turned a golden retriever as friendly greeting into a federal case of imaginary assault. If you're a dog owner, you're probably hugging your pup right now. And if you're not, well, now you understand why dog parks need patient officers who can distinguish between actual emergencies and Karen emergencies.